Tonight, we honor a self-made millionaire. He started with nothing, worked hard, and made a fortune. That man is Fred Trump, Donald's dad. That's right, for all of his self-starter bullshit, he's basically Jaden Smith with a comb-over.
Let's get to the reason we're all here tonight. Donald Trump. Donald, tonight people will make fun of your looks. F*** 'em. You've always gotten beautiful women. You've ruined more models' lives than bulimia. You've disappointed more women than Sex and the City 2. You are the ultimate proof that money can buy good-looking If you were broke, you'd be me. But that's all behind him now. Donald is very happy with his lovely wife, insert name here. I joke. Donald's wife's name is Melania, which is Slovenian for get that wrinkled penis off of me. In closing, I would like to thank you, Donald Trump, for letting me make fun of you tonight. Mr. Trump, you are someone to be admired. You have overcome obstacles to become a huge success. You've put up more worthless hotels than an autistic kid playing Monopoly. Still, you have made Trump more than just a name. You've made it a brand like Massengill, because you're a bloated, stinky douche. Thank you. Good night.
And I'm watching the news now. They're declaring the end of the Trump era. Now, okay, I can see how in New York you might believe this is the end of his era. I'm just being honest with you. I live in Ohio amongst the poor whites. A lot of you don't understand why Trump was so popular, but I get it, because I hear it every day. He's very loved. And the reason he's loved is because people in Ohio have never seen somebody like him. He's what I call an honest liar. Well, I'm not joking right now. He's an honest liar. That first debate, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged," he said. And across the stage was a white woman, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, sitting over there looking at him like, "No, it's not." I said, "Now, wait a minute, bro. It's what he said." And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, as you suggest, what would be your evidence?" You remember what he said, bro? He said, "I know the system is rigged because I use it." I said, "God damn." And then he pulled out an Illuminati membership card and chopped a line of cocaine up and did it right at the podium. No one had ever heard someone say something that true. And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, "This man doesn't pay his taxes." He shot right back. "That makes me smart."
The Republican candidate for president owes $500 million in fines for bank fraud and is currently spending his days farting himself awake during a porn star hush money trial, and the race is tied? The candidate, who is a famous New York City playboy, took abortion rights away, and the guy who's trying to give you your abortion rights back is an 80-year-old Catholic. How does that make sense? Staten Island voted about 70% for Trump in the last election, and the other 30% was for Giuliani. But Staten Island also sided with the British during the Revolutionary War. So we're not always on the right side of history.
Donald Trump is not only one of my oldest, dearest friends, he's also an American success story. When he graduated college, he put his shoulder to the wheel, nose to the grindstone, borrowed $6 billion from his father, and started a career. Donald Trump, without a doubt, you're a New York landmark, which means it's only a matter of time until you bulldoze yourself to build some gaudy, tacky monstrosity and put your name on it.
Now, it's time to talk about the real player, Don Juan, Donald Trump. the Donald. Now, from me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old and a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice the dick, and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home. But on the real, though, Donald, you know I got love for you, man, on some real shit, and I ain't playing. From one pimp to another, much respect. Keep banking that Skrilla, and after the show, come by my dressing room. I got a couple 19-year-olds in there, some sticky icky, and I get you so high that you'll fire yourself and put my name on the mother towers. I'm out.
You are known for your terrible haircut, and now I can see why. Your hair sucks. You look like Justin Bieber caught on fire. You're obviously very rich. Donald Trump is literally rolling in dough, which means he knows what it's like to Lisa Lampanelli. Donald, you are gross. Nobody likes you, but you come back every couple years and nobody knows why. You're like the McRib. You got Melania a huge 12-carat diamond engagement ring. You should not have gotten her a diamond. Now she knows what hard is supposed to feel like. You recently said that you wanted to run for president. That is such a publicity stunt. If I wanted to support a greedy whore who's pretending to run for president just to get on TV, I'd vote for Sarah Palin. I'd say stick to your real estate, but all of your buildings are hideous. The Taj Mahal in New Jersey is horrible. There hasn't been a shithole that big on the shores of New Jersey since the situation took it to the ass from Pauly D. Donald, you're also, of course, responsible for that awful show, The Apprentice. The worst part of that show is having to stare at your face. Your face is so big and bloated with such a bad hairpiece, I'm surprised it's not married to Kelly Preston, pretending not to be gay. On your show, The Apprentice, you have had Nene Leakes from The Real Housewives, Brandy Roderick, and Lisa Rinna. You've given more uneducated whores on-camera jobs than Fox News.
And now for the man of the hour, Mr. Donald Trump. Donald, you've got a great sense of humor. You've been so happy to embarrass yourself on Saturday Night Live in the casino business. You know, Donald Trump is such a douchebag that if you look up the word douchebag in the dictionary, there's a picture of Spencer Pratt. But if you look close, Spencer Pratt is holding up a picture of Donald Trump. And Donald, I'm not even sure if you're aware of this, but the only difference between you and Michael Douglas from the movie Wall Street is that no one's gonna be sad when you get cancer.
Ah, the Hammerstein Ballroom. Speaking of ballroom, Mr. Trump, how are those Spanx holding up? As a developer, Donald Trump has done so much damage to the New York skyline, instead of calling him the Donald, they should call him the 20th hijacker.
Too soon!
Donald always says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy the best Eastern European whores New York City has to offer.
Lisa Lampanelli, Lisa's vagina is so big and full of black dudes, Trump's turning it into a housing project. Good idea, right, buddy?
Not bad.
Let's talk about this guy, the guest of honor, my friend, the great one, Donald Trump, everybody. You like my trumpeter?
Looks good.
Thank you. Trying to honor you in every way I can. But Donald and I have a lot in common. We both live in New York. We both play golf. We both fantasize about his daughter. Donald Trump is such an egomaniac, he makes Hitler seem like he wasn't completely sure how he felt about Jewish people. And now you're going to run for president. Don't you think that's a really cool idea, you guys? You'll keep him honest. You'll keep him honest, Donald. Personally, I hope you win, because I can't wait for the the inauguration.
Greenland, that's the thing today, isn't it? Greenland. I tell you what I would do if I was Greenland. Now, obviously, Epstein Island is kryptonite to Donald Trump, right? That's the only thing he can't deal with, Epstein Island. So if I was running Greenland, I would lower the age of consent to 12 and rename it Pedo Island, and then give Donald Trump a call and go, "You interested now?"
Oh, Donald Trump doesn't make empty promises.
Yeah, right. Two of his wives and 10,000 unpaid contractors disagree.
There's a vicious rumor floating around that I think could really hurt Mitt Romney. I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts. Someone should get to the bottom of that. And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac? All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. For example, no, seriously, just recently in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice, at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around, but you, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night. Well handled, sir. Well handled. Say what you will about Mr. Trump. He certainly would bring some change to the White House. Let's see what we've got up there.